Hey, good evening. Welcome in, everyone. It's Tuesday night. Gonna just keep going through Dark Souls 3. Um, so where I last left off, I have reached the point where I can fight Pontiff Suleihaven, whatever his name is. Um, and I was getting my ass kicked, by him pretty good. So that's the thing. I did take a peek online, and one thing that I was reminded of is like, oh yeah, right now I'm hollow. I'm kind of in zombie form. But if I make myself human, I can bring in summons. So I might do that. Before I do, however, I have a dim memory of there being some extra things or extra paths in other areas. Like, I think I started by going down here, but I don't think I actually ever went this way. Oh, right. I need to watch out for these little ghostly... Another one. He just full disappeared. Fading soul. I hear him moving around. Oh. Okay, perhaps this will be a very short detour. I think this was where I was thinking I needed to go. Although there is something over here. It's possible there's not quite as... Oh, there's somebody large-ish over there. Oh, one of those guys. Right, I remember those guys. I hate those guys. And all I got was Homeward Bone. Oh, wait, hang on. Undead Bone Shard. Oh, okay. Undead Bone Shards are good for... I believe increases the amount of healing coming out of my flasks. I think that was the main bit that I needed to check, actually. So I guess I'm going to be going to fight the Pope. Oops. Before I do, I'm going to go to Firelink and use this bone shard. Is it the bonfire? Yes. Okay. Travel back to... Baron Cole. Alright, so... making myself human. How do I do that? Gain Strength of Flame, boosting HP until death. Is that it? Emperor restored? No, I'm still looking like a bit of a zombie. I don't know if this game has actually mentioned being human versus being hollow as much as the other games have. assumed to invade another world. Oh. I guess... Is that not a thing in this game? There must be a mechanic for it. For being a person. Hold on. I'm curious enough. This seems like a big enough deal. Dark Souls 3. How do I unhollow? Hollowing means like a whole other thing. I guess. Okay, I don't know. Sounds like that's a whole other mess to get into. Well, I won't worry about it. For the moment, I should say. I'll do another couple of cracks at the Pope here, but if I get to a point where I feel like I need the summon, then I'll probably need to figure that out. Right, there are those guys. Oh, I should actually deal with those guys. How did that spear miss? What the hell? Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I don't need to be human to summon. You have Astora, alright. Top myself off here. Oh, hold up. There's another one? I can have two? Oh, shit. Didn't mean to, have a little... Right. The blue sword attacks. Hate that. Mount of Knight armor. Who are you? Black Hand. It's probably Gothard, but it's reads as Gotthard, which jokes could be made. Honestly, I feel like I should go in here just with one summon rather than two. But at the same time, the Pope was, you know, beating me pretty hard last time. Oh. By my sword? Okay. Let's break some of the scenery here. This guy was a little odd. And then it seemed like if I stay close to him, some of his attacks don't miss. Oh. Meanwhile, my attack completely misses. It's the classic distraction thing. It's like, oh, hang on. I just remembered something. I have no idea how many souls were there. Hello. That was supposed to be a dodge. Like, oh, come on, okay. Should probably be getting his summon. I feel slightly less bad about using a summon now, knowing that he's got his own. Okay. Alright. Well, that was far more doable than the first time I tried him. Summons definitely do help. It is still odd to me that this game ditched the idea of, like, hollowing for summons. Oh, right, these guys. It's like, you can apparently just... You can just summon whenever, I guess. Alright, that sucked. Oh, or maybe you can't. Hang on, because I did use that oh, maybe it does. That system actually is in place. It just doesn't actually change. It still has me being... Yeah, okay. It is still in here. It just doesn't update my character. Alright, well... Now knowing, you know, actually, let's try this with just one guy. With just one summon. Okay, he is coming. Okay. Right. Timing on that attack. was wacky. Oh, right, he has that backswing. Oh, I just got murdered. Hey, Lord Orfeo, welcome in. How are you doing today? Messing around with the Pope here. I ran into him. Oh, he's kind of tanky. Where'd he go? Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, welcome in. I messed around with the Pope a little bit last time. But I didn't know you could summon. Up until now, I don't think I've actually summoned at all in this game. But this guy was enough of a challenge. It was supposed to be a dodge. Oh. Okay, right. That's his whole summoning thing. But yeah, hope you're doing well. How are your adventures in Elden Ring going? I think you've been going through the DLC lately, I think. Though the targeting is really messed up. Oh, there we go. Okay, noted. I require one summon on that. I'm kind of glad I beat him with one summon rather than the two, because the two would have felt like too much of a cheat. The summon admittedly felt a little bit like a cheat. Good, well, hyped to see me conquer the boss. Well, conquered it has been. Oops, no, that's not what I meant to press. How many souls do I get for this guy? 1,200? That's probably good for a level. I don't know what I'm building towards now. Now I'm just kind of, incrementing, each of my stats by 5 at a time.
Welcome home, Asher. Speak thine.
Until I get a piece of equipment that I need to,
Well. Then touch the
hit a
darkness
specific
within
requirement
thy
for. So, I guess I'm currently working on Vitality, so.
Farewell,
Going through the Elden Ring
Ashen One.
DLC, maybe halfway through. Yeah, the Elden Ring DLC was kind of funny. I probably shouldn't say anything, It wouldn't necessarily be spoilers, but it's like the main story part is actually much smaller than like the whole map. So, I would encourage exploration. Yeah, the Elden Ring DLC, it was hard, but at the same time, I don't know that it was as overall harder, as hard as everyone was complaining. It did require a little bit of a mind reset, though. I don't think I have Actually, hang on. Do I have enough? Maybe one more level?
Welcome
Maybe.
home, speak. Very well, then take.
Oh, 1,000 short.
Farewell, Ashen, may the flames guide thee.
I do have one more little one. Oh, but that's too little. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Maybe not. Not. Or maybe yes. This is going to be too little. It leaves me like, you know, 200 or 300 too short. Oh well. Well, that's fine. I can go kill a few things and then come back. Yeah, it's funny. Honestly, I remarked on this last time. So far, Dark Souls 3, I talk a lot about, like, Dark Souls 1. I have a lot of memories of, like, all of the areas felt really distinct and the bosses were all very unique. So far, 3 has felt a little more muddy by comparison. Like, up until this map, a lot of the environments felt very kind of samey or generic or something. But getting here with the falling snow and everything, okay, that door's too big to open. Getting here with the blue cast and the castle, it's like, okay, this feels like a distinct area. This feels more like a Dark Souls 1. Kind of unique bit. This is probably the same thing. Can't open. Actually, I know who I can kill for a couple of souls. You. Okay. Good grief. Okay. Oh, he also misses his attacks. Okay, 900. That easily gets me enough for another level. Not gonna worry about the other guy. The other guy's got a shield and they annoy me. The other funny thing about this game, and I've talked about this, it's like, I was expecting the gameplay of this to feel much more radically different
Welcome home, Ashen, speak.
from, like, Dark Souls 1 and 2. And
Well, then take nourishment.
it does feel like a bit smoother, maybe a hair faster than, like, Dark Souls 1 and 2, but honestly not as much of a sea change as I was expecting.
Farewell, Ashen one.
I thought it was going to be much closer to like Elden Ring, which is much faster and super smooth, and it's not nearly that way. All right. Well, so I might need to change title of stream because the Pope. I only needed 2 runs at him. He was so constantly kicking my ass on, was it Saturday? No, not Saturday. Sunday when I was playing. Yep, I've still got the undead skin. I don't know why that is. Oh, look at the crystal lizards. Oh. Be able to get one. Twinkling Titanite, yeah. Okay. Okay, there's stairs up that way. And item over here. Large Titanite. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to go check with Andre about upgrading my weapon. I probably have enough large Titanite shards. Get another upgrade. Oh, look at all the giants. How many of them are likely to wake up? Chances are most of them are just set dressing and aren't real. But I imagine there will be one. Certainly at least one. Or actually, maybe. Hang on. There are footsteps. Oh, there's some of the Smoky Boys. Oh, okay. You here in the corner. What were you guarding? Dark stone plate ring. Oops. Uses dark damage absorption. Okay. Noted. If and when I run into some dark enemies. Alright. Okay, he is not real. He is also not real. Whoa! Who? Okay. Okay, there's a guy up there. Noted. I guess all the footsteps are up above. Aha. Yes. Gonna try to do a little zigzag. Ah. Almost made it cleanly. Oh. There was a lift here and I didn't even know. Yeah, this is Sullivan's. Okay. That was an odd shortcut to open. And that it didn't seem like I had to go very far to get it. Chest. What are the chances it's a mimic? Pretty good. I feel like this game has had way more mimics. Hell, the very first chest I... Whoa. The very first chest I went to open was a mimic. Oh, hey, come on. Whereas in, like, 1... I don't think you run into a mimic until you get to, like, Anor Londo. Or at least I don't think I ran into one. Oh, hey, that was supposed to be a dodge. Well, okay. I kind of hate dying to mimics. But at least I know that is not far. That is just right. Where the hell is that? Here. Munched, yeah. But the thing is now, well, two things. Now it's personal, and B, mimics always drop something. I don't remember if they always drop the same thing. No, I think they drop something special each time. Cracks me up how he goes back to trying to hide. Oops. Really? No reach? Okay, that was very clearly a stab in the butt. Okay. My targeting... If I'm right underneath him, the targeting gets really screwy. Alright, what do you have? Golden Ritual Spear. Hang on. I'm something of a spear user myself. Steady Chant. What is that? Strength, Dex, and Faith, I think? Oh, but I need more... Is that Arcane? Ritual Spear presented to Dark Moon Knights. Can also be used as a staff. Sorceries cast using this weapon channel the wielder's faith. Boost the strength of sorceries for a short period. That's kind of cool, actually, that you can use it as a physical and a casting weapon. Gives a little bit of flexibility. Let's, is there anything over on the other side here? Oh, hello. Come on. Oh, simple gem. Oh, that's new. Oh, you know what I just realized? I should go back down and check out the altar where Sullivan was. There might be an item there. It seems like a place where you would put an item. Or was... Oh. I did. I walked through the door. That's right. There's the back door. We do a little bit of a closer look around the edges, though. Nope. All right. Actually, you know what? I will just go. That was such a shortcut. Just go back out this way. Curious about going across this courtyard. I'll have to dodge. Oh, right. And there's that item hanging there. Okay, so across the courtyard. Oh, there's somebody waiting for me across the courtyard there. There's a very obvious door. You know, I have it in my head now, knowing that this was, what, stairs here, that there is this item over here. Large Titanite. Alright. Okay, so at least one of these giants is going to wake up. I'm guessing it's that one straight ahead. Possible one of that one sitting over there too. Oh, hello. You actually surprised me. I wasn't expecting you to be the one. And I've got these two guys walking towards me now. No! Why did you lose the target? Sir, you got, like, what? Pink club? Oh. Or not pink, but purple. And he's got purple spears. I would like to inquire about those spears you're using as a fellow spear user. Oh, shoot. That was a bad time for a flask. I appreciate that your teammate drank twin spears. Okay. I appreciate that his friend didn't try to join in. Come on. You're actually very, well, pretty predictable. Item? No item. Alright, so we've got that giant. Also got those casters up there. I don't know that I like this upstairs area where these casters are. Although one of them is approaching. Might be able to dash up and get him. Okay, that's one. What was that sound? Like another one. Oh! Yep, okay. Stab? Okay, these guys actually aren't all that bad. It's more... they're probably bad as a group. Individually, not really much of a factor. Oop. One thing I have noticed, this game, the target lock-on distance is really kind of strangely far. I have to be, it feels like I have to be very close to them before I can actually target. Say, we can get these little guys first. Maybe. Ouch. Okay, yep, that hurt. Did I recognize people with the purple weapons? They reminded me vaguely of, what was it, the, in Dark Souls 1, in the woods, there was that... They weren't really bandits, but they were kind of in the woods. In the wood area. I don't recall their names or any of them. That was kind of my only dim memory that triggered. Although, I did get that weapon. What was it? The Spear of Drang? Oh, I did get the Drang hammers, too. That's odd. Paired hammers of the Drang Knights. Descendants from the land known for the legend of the Linking of Fire. When the Drang Knights disbanded, scattered across the land as sellswords, quickly became known for their shieldless, aggressive tactics, struck fear in the hearts of men. Okay, and then I have the spear one. Drang Knights. Do I remember the Drang Knights? In the forest of the big cat. Yeah. The cat that you could talk, the cat NPC that you could talk to. Which was like a faction. Whoa, hello. Aha, I see you. Hang on. There's probably nothing in here. But you never know when they're gonna hide something. Okay, he's occluded from view. Drang Knights are dressed like Welliger from DS2. I do not recall anyone named Welliger. Was he like an optional NPC? When I was playing DS2, I was not doing any... I wasn't following any guides or anything, so if he was like at all optional or locked behind some quest or doing things a certain way, chances are I missed out on meeting him. There's another item here. Burr. What about... is that an item? Seems like an item. Arch Titanite. Should definitely visit Andre and get get a spear upgrade. Hang on. I think I checked these alcoves. Oh, well, there's not much. There is a door here, locked from the other side, so that'll be a shortcut door of some kind. Alright, well, I guess I go through the main door. Oops. Walls? Oh, there's one. I thought this little alcove back here just looked a little suspicious. Oh, hello there. I've run into one of your kind before. I forget where exactly. It's long. Oh, oh. Okay, there's two of you. And also, I don't know for sure, but I feel like there's somebody else in that far corner. Yeah, if you guys could just come just one at a time. Oh, you're much hardier than the last one I ran into. Whoa! Okay. That was a serious one hit. It's very strong. Okay, so noted. But while I'm here, I'm gonna go back to Andre and see if I can upgrade the spear. I know upgrades individually are very, very minor, but you never know. You never know when you're only, you know, that 1% away from winning a battle.
Ah, just good, wasn't he?
Reinforce. Where? There it is. +5, +6. And now I need Titanite chunks. Hang on, have I not been reinforcing my shield?
You cheeky dickwaffle!
Hey there, Zaros. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I just learned this whole time I have not been upgrading my Grass Crest shield. And this is what the Twinkling Titanite is for. Okay, there. That's up to speed.
Pretty be careful.
Okay, that's a little embarrassing. Yeah, welcome in, Zaros. How are you doing? What's going on with you? I'm just continuing the soul's journey. And I just found a secret and promptly got my ass killed for it. Are you doing more Pal World? How's that going? I've got that on my wish list. I'm kind of vaguely waiting for it to go on sale, though. So I'm not in a huge hurry. Still fun. I'm glad you're having fun with it. Still early access, so it's still early access? Oh wow. Okay, I thought it had actually like released. but I also haven't been paying super attention to it. Oh, wait. Hang on. Can I just go... I don't have those 2 knights here anymore. This will wake up the giants, I'm sure. Oops. And those fire mages are going to start throwing stuff at me. Yoink! Anybody following? Nope. First time chat from Real Sir Wilhelm. Am I planning on doing the Ashes of Ariandel DLC? Probably. I'm unfamiliar with the DLC or what the DLCs are. This is my first time playing 3. I've been playing, you know, more or less chronologically. My first Souls game was Elden Ring, and then I rewound and I did Demon Souls, then DS1 and 2. Currently on 3. The DLC, I'm not... Again, I don't know anything about the DLC. I'm sure I will play it. I feel the question is more, will I take a little bit of a break in between finishing the base game and then doing DLC? Because the times I played Dark Souls 1 and its DLC, and then Dark Souls 2 and its DLC, is the games are so long, or at least they're long for me. I'm not a good Souls player. I will not parry. You know, block counter is about as good as I do. It takes me so long to go through these games that by the time I reach the end and I reach the point where I would do the DLC, I get a little burned out. So what I might do on this one that I didn't do on the other 2 is I might take a short little break between finishing the game and then doing DLC. It's like, I don't even know how far I am in this game. I don't think I'm very far in this game. I think I looked up, not really a chapter list, but just kind of an area list. And I'm still, like, quarter of the game, you know? so it's going to be a good long while. Oh, you know... Although he shoots lightning, so he's not gonna take much damage from lightning, probably. Yep, come on. Come on. Well, okay, I didn't mean, like, you know, that big of a jump. Well, let's see. Oops. Yep, that does barely anything. Holy crap! This guy is ridiculously strong. And I would appreciate it if you didn't lose the targeting in the middle. Cool. I can't see. I don't know what is happening. Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh. I was actually fighting him. I was almost getting him close. Belger was a ghost. He was a merchant near the entrance of Dranglake Castle. That's why those knights are known as Drang Knights. Drang, short for Drang. Ah, okay. I don't recall running into a ghost. I don't think. I feel like that's one of those I must have missed. Although at the same time, Dark Souls 2 was odd in that it really left me with no real lasting memories. It was the game, it's, you know, playing the game itself was fine. It was a fine game. But at the same time, there's nothing about it that really created any long-lasting memories. I mean, the closest thing, or the only memory I kind of have of it is that, well, one is specific to me, you know, to my playthrough, was that I spent the first 5 or 6 hours without being able to level or even have healing flasks. I was only able to use life gems for healing. Because the lady, you know, that's usually doing the Firelink stuff, that handles the leveling, she wasn't at the first bonfire, you know, and I didn't realize that she would wander around. And apparently when I went to that first, you know, bonfire, she had just happened to spawn in and had wandered way down onto a beach somewhere, and I didn't even know. She was so far away from the bonfire, I didn't even think to look, you know, around. I just proceeded to start adventuring. Oh man. So even if I beat this one guy, I've still got this second one that I'm gonna have to deal with. Whoa! Why? You lose the target. I'll say, I'm not a fan, this game, of how the targeting just comes the targeting just like turns itself off. Actually, I should check and make sure I don't have like auto target. I don't think I do. Whoa. Yeesh. Okay. Those guys are a fight. Alright. Before I aggro that guy, I am going to check. Toggle auto lock on. Oh, auto target is on. Oh. Set auto lock on to new target when former target dies. Oh, okay. I feel, yeah, the auto target. See, I don't mind auto target, like locking on to an enemy when it's close, if I don't already have it targeted. But I feel like that's doing the opposite. Like, as soon as it goes like out of my field of view, it deactivates, or something weird is happening that I don't really trust. Human dregs. Well, with a name like that, it must be good. right? Proves an Aldrich faithful has met their duty. Oh. I still don't really understand the faction stuff. I think I looked like at the different factions I can equip. Currently I'm on what? Watchdogs of Farron. Sure, warriors sleep in serenity by taking the form of loyal spirits, hunting down those who would trespass the woods of Farron. Like this one, Rosaria's Fingers, all it says is, you know, collect tongues. Warriors of Sunlight, brilliantly beaming co-operators who place their golden signatures to help those in need. Right, so some of these feel like, what, Blue Sentinels and Warriors of Sunlight? Those feel like co-op things. I'm really nervous about whatever that is over in that corner. It's got like a little purple cast on it. I should probably clear out this guy first. Yep, come on. Come on. Ah, shit. The lock-on struggle continues, albeit in a slightly different way. That time I was just too close and I couldn't, you know, read his attacks. Oh boy, alright. Also, I do have the shield. I should be blocking. See how much of their attacks, you know, I can just block. I know blocking typically eats up more stamina than dodging. But when I'm close, it can't really see. It might be the preferable option. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fight the first one before I can even reclaim my souls. Well, maybe not. Oh, no, I won't. He's perma-dead. I like that. I like when enemies are perma-dead. That actually is one thing in I did like in Dark Souls 2. I suppose it's a controversial thing. The thing where if you kill an enemy enough times, they just permanently despawn. Oops. Whoa, that was close. That could be annoying for, you know, the sake of farming runes. But at the same time, I did actually kind of like it because it gave a sense of, I don't know, progress or something. If you're able to actually kind of clear a map. Oh shit. Man, that side bite is really nasty. Well, at least I know they perma-die, so that's the important thing. Just wish I didn't have to run as far. What are the chances there's actually a bonfire like just up the stairs or something in this? You know, maybe that's what I should do, is look up the stairs in this next building in case there's another bonfire. I don't know, it feels awful close to the previous bonfire for there to be a new one, but you never know. Oh, one of the giants woke up. Which one, I wonder? That one. Yep, okay. So I'm going to take a quick peek up these stairs, just in case. Oh, there's that archer. Ah! Okay. I have any instant flashbacks to the Great Bow Archers in Anor Londo in Dark Souls 1. Yeah, I'm aware. I've been skewered. You can take that. You can take that bolt away anytime. Thank you. Alright, where did my souls end up? There they are. Very good. Whoop. Drink. There was supposed to be an attack in there. Darn it. Damn it. Okay. I feel that time the camera got stuck on the pillar or something, and again occluded my vision. Like, what time is it? Oh, geez. I've only been going for about an hour. Somehow it feels longer. Feels like I've been playing for 2 or 3 hours almost. It's only been an hour. Whoa, no, I'm not meaning to dodge. Just running. I'm determined to find out what the secret is down here, damn it. Through all the trouble of, you know, poking the wall. I am also very curious about what that is over in the corner. No, camera, why you do this? Damn it. No, camera. The camera is the big bad boss of the night, I feel. Well, I suppose I moved my souls to a slightly better location. Maybe. I'm getting really tired of this run, though. I'll say that. Oh, I actually just thought of something I should check. Maybe let the heat cool down a little bit from those guys. Maybe. I'm curious, is there perhaps an item? Not there. Ah! Bleh, bleh. Alright, I'm fine. Got my message received. Thought I was far enough away they wouldn't care. I was wrong. Yeah, come on over this way. Where I fought the first one, you guys. Could use heal. Heal nullified instantly. Can't see what you're doing. Okay. The lock-on turned itself off again. Damn it. Oh. Yep, I paid for that one. Ooh, I should probably be dead after that. You know what? Oh my god. No! I guess the dodge was too early. Oh my god. Why? Why am I having so much trouble with this guy? That time I don't even have an excuse. I don't have the camera as an excuse on that. You know, I could easily see what he was doing. I just dodged, I guess just a hair too early. I do admit, you know, if there was an item that you got that would increase your iframe window by just a little bit, I'd be wearing that item pretty much all the time. Oh, you know what? Since I'm down here, okay, yeah, there's not a message that way. Ooh, I'm up the stairs. All right, round 1000. And my souls are now in a dangerous place again. Why do you not... Why am I losing the target? Okay, that was really bad. Whoa. And he keeps jumping right as I'm going into attack. You know what? Yeah, go over this way. I don't trust him. Oh my god, finally! Ring of Favor. What is this? Oops. Favor. Increases HP, stamina, and maximum equip load. Oh, this is like the one golden ring. I forget the name of the ring in Dark Souls 1. That one, though, once you put it on, it was like permanent. If you took it off, it would break. Symbolizes favor of the goddess Fina, whose fateful beauty is mentioned in legend. True to the fickle nature of Fina's favor, her ring increases max HP, stamina, and maximum equip load. It doesn't say anything about it breaking. Raise maximum HP. I mean, it's a better version of that. This one doesn't break. Really? I always felt like that was the trade, you know, I mean, it obviously was the trade-off in the first game. Oh, there's a bonfire down here. Nice. You know, it's like without the threat of it breaking, you know, that was the only thing that would really give you pause. Deep gem. Okay, first off, bonfire. I also have quite a lot of soul. You know what? I have enough souls. I get the feeling that's probably just an NPC to talk to. Now that I've gotten a better look, but still. Just in case he becomes nasty. I fought too long and too hard for these souls.
Welcome home, speak then. Very well, then take...
Levels, always. What am I doing? So, vitality 20, and I can't... Oops. And I can't quite... I need, like, 2,200.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Do I have any... Do not have any souls. Okay. Water reserve. Well, now I don't need to make that long run through the giant courtyard anymore. We'll have to climb up a massive ladder, though. Alright, what is going on over here? Pray to Archdeacon McConnell? I don't know if I want to. To join Covenant. I don't know, you guys, you're wearing the robes. You guys were throwing fireballs at me. And again, this is part of the whole, my problem with the faction, or not, I don't know if factions, but the covenant systems. It's like, before I join, I'd like to know a little bit something about them. Join covenant. I mean, faithful. Obtained proof of the covenant. Oh, I give human dregs to you? Okay. I've got one. Okay. So now that I've done that, do I actually see... Okay. It's like, I can only learn about it after I join. Holy symbol of the Cathedral of the Deep and crest of those who see beyond fire to the age of deep waters. The faithful ensure that Aldrich, devourer of gods, remains undisturbed by taking the form of loyal spirits and hunting down those who would trespass the ruined cathedral. Summoning takes place automatically while this is equipped. Okay. I have something I would like to try. If I equip this, and then go out exploring, will those mages no longer attack? I remember that being a mechanic. I think in Dark Souls 1, again, that forest we were talking about where those bandits were, where the cat was. I think if you were part of a certain covenant, I don't remember the names of them, but I think if you were part of their covenant, they wouldn't attack you. And I remember that because I did have to attack them, and they were a pain in the ass. Okay, so I'm just gonna go right back out here. Hey, fire guys. Are we friends? We are not friends. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Okay, well, in that case, I'm just gonna put my other one back on. Didn't want to be part of their little club anyway. Alright, well, time to move onwards and upwards. Watching out for these archers. I say there's one there. I think I see the other one. Oop, item. Titanite. Whoop. Oh, it's... Yeah. Really gonna make me... Oh! Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, okay, bye. That works. I'm A-okay with them jumping off ledges themselves. You see an item down there. I would love to get rid of this archer, though. Oh! Really? I would have thought that would have stunned you, but okay. Ooh! Oh, that was far too lucky. Whoop. A good haul there, looked like. He stares down. Also, there's... I cannot just let this guy be. Whoa! I can't just let him be. Kills me. Typical. Oh no, that means I'm gonna have to fight that one guy on that ledge again. Actually, I have an idea. The very long ladder. I'm sure it's still shorter than running across the giant courtyard. But it does feel awfully long. Okay, there we go. So, this guy... If I get his attention... Okay. I have his attention. Now, what if... Come over here. Easterner's Ashes? Will he follow? He will not follow. Oh! Oh, he must have fallen off the edge because I suddenly have souls. Okay, I mean, that's a tactic. Nope. I would love to have that electro weapon. Oh my god. The lightning gem, but I don't... I think I need to find like a special blacksmith or someone to craft it. I'd love to have my old shocking lightning spear back. Alright. Excuse me. Excuse me. Souls. Good grief. That one guy felt so much harder than the other guys. What, pointing? I don't know why my character's pointing. Whoa, shit. Is it just you back here? Evidently. Whoa. Okay. Oh, that should have hit. Great bow. What was he guarding? Was he guarding anything? He was guarding nothing. He was just put back here just to make it. Oh, actually, that's what he was guarding. It was a way down. All right. Hang on. Before I do that, let's make sure I've missed anything over here. I think I have. There's this other buttress that I could go down. In case there's an item down here. Whoa! This just leads me. Whoop! Yeah, I could have gone up this buttress the whole time. Although I would have been under fire from 4 archers, I think. So, good thing I didn't do that. Although, no, shit! I was only looking down. Oh, shit. Oh, no! Fuck! One roll too many. I was just wondering, it's like, just looking down at that little roof area, I'm like, oh, I wonder if there's anything there. Great arrow knocks me off. Typical. Well, it knocked me off. I don't think I saw anything there, but at the same time, didn't really give me a good chance to really look around in detail. Okay, the long ladder. And also, I'm curious if I can bait this first guy into jumping off the edge. The way he did before. I actually don't mind fighting these guys, but I'd like to fight them on more open, solid ground. Excuse me, open, solid ground. You know, fighting on the thin railways and thing is, let's see. Hey. Yep, come on. I don't think he fell off the edge. Nope, he is still there. Nope. Well, will he see me and get upset with me if I'm up here? Okay, that timing is just not working in my favor. There's that guy. I actually need... He's gonna have trouble seeing me. Right, this guy weirdly hits harder. No! Oh shit. I can't believe. I thought he was going to pull out his bow and I was going to jump attack him again. You know what? I should have gone for light attack. Would have been a little faster. Oh well. Okay, so souls. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's not that guy. Where's the next? I know there's one farther around the corner. Wasn't that guy shooting? What the hell? Oh well. So if I come over here, are you gonna? He might not follow. Nope, he's just hanging out. Okay. So I've got that archer, and then I've got this guy. Desperately hoping that that archer doesn't turn around. It was weird how one of his attacks, I swear, just went right through. Ooh. Hang on, is that an item? There's an item way over there. I just saw. Oh, he's got a spear. He's yeah, okay. Ooh, 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 lightning spear. Oh, I want that spear. That's the spear I want. Whoa! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! It's Zaros. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. I didn't realize when you said you were playing Palworld that you were playing literally right now. Unfortunately, this being a Souls game, I can't pause. Just found a guy. I want this guy's spear. Really? Okay. Okay, now we can pause. Now we can pause. If you say you're playing active. Oh, playing, playing live, you mean, oh, I'm all the way back here. No. But welcome in. So tonight you were in Palworld, though. Let's see if, it says that Frosty is online, so we'll see if it, does a little write-up. Hey, there we go. Zaros Assassin, huh? A real enigma wrapped in a digital shroud. They claim to be just another gamer, another anime fan, but something's off. Palworld with a partner? Hell yeah, until the sun comes up? No face cam, they say. What are they hiding? USB hub malfunction? Or something darker? Friends close and your streamers closer. This case just got interesting. Every time I read that, it's like, man, I want to play Alan Wake 2 again. But the problem is, and you know, there's nothing stopping me from doing it. The problem is I want to play Alan Wake 2 again with no knowledge of it. You know, Alan Wake 2, I've played it twice, and it is so much less fun the second time around. Because, you know, I mean, you know the story, you know everything that's coming, and all of that. I mean, it's still a great game, don't get me wrong, but I want to play it, you know, with... That's one of those games where it's like, yeah, once you finish the game, I'd like to wipe my memory clean and then replay. So, need to get a new multiple USB, or like a USB hub or something. Yours broke and you can't use your camera as a result. Yeah, I feel that. I have my own like USB hub. I think I've got like, how many do I have? Good grief. I have like a 7 USB hub, and they're all in use. And it's not including the USB ports on the back of the computer. Why am I using that much? I have no idea why I have that many. It sucks. Yeah. Broken hardware. Well, I hope you're able to get a new one soon. No. All right. I need to try and wake this guy up. Come on. Yep, come on. Around. Oh, shoot. He did not take the bait that time. But yeah, welcome in, and of course, you know, as always, if you need to eat, go to the bathroom, go sleep, you know, whatever, do as needed. That's for you and your viewers. Welcome to stay, but no pressure to do so. I think I may have just you don't stream. I think I may have just screwed myself over. That guy has some prime visibility on me now. Right, I've tried that a couple of times now, and it's not usually worked in my favor. Oh man, they're not giving me... Whoa! Okay. I'm getting a lot of Titanite shards off of these guys, I'll say that. This guy. This guy makes me pay every time. Whoop! Like that. How did that not connect? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad it didn't. But still. Whoa! I question some of the collision. Okay. I don't question that collision. That was definitely... He block countered me on that. Oh, there's an item there. Oh, yeah, that guy. You know what? Hang on. I remember I got distracted a little bit because I spotted an item back down this way. That I didn't pick up. Ooh! Oh wait, Titanite scale? Titanite scale. No, I need Titanite chunks for weapon upgrades now. The I don't know what Titanite scales are. I would imagine they're, just another level of upgrade. I am now quite curious about that level below. But at the same time, there's a little too much archery action in the neighborhood. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, he sees me. Okay, he's coming all the way up. Is he coming all the way up? He is coming all the way up. You are not the one with the spear. Oh, I guess it was the archer that had the spear. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, just out of range. Opportunity attack. I respect it. Even if it did hurt me a bit. My reach is longer than yours, sir. Question. Before let me do a quick check, just on the off chance there's a bonfire or shortcut or something. This all looks very suspicious. This looks like a spot where there should be a bonfire. I fully intend to go back and fight that archer, because if he drops that lightning spear, I'd be a very happy man. Oh, yet another thing very reminiscent of Dark Souls 1. Again, I don't want to go too far. I mean, I'm kind of going far, but at the first sign of another enemy, I'm probably going to run back. Just hoping that there's maybe... Oh, I see a bonfire over there. It's like a whole other tower, though. Where does this take me? Okay. That didn't take me anywhere on the top level, but it may have taken me somewhere on the bottom level. It did not. Let's give it another turn. It does not move. Okay, so I guess those... What, those are the only two options? So this is gonna... Still can't do anything there. Oh, there was a back thing that I should have taken a look at. Well, I'm gonna go back and try to get this archer slash spearman before I get too far away. Or he kills me, you know. Fair chance he's gonna kill me. Whoop! Whoop! Oh, yeah. I think it is fun. Oh, hey. Ah, just a shard? Man. I was really hoping he dropped that spear. Okay, the other one is over there still, and he knows I'm here. Titanite. Oh, there is an item here. The great bow. Yep, I know. You're angry with me. Oh. Yeah, and they're mages. They are also upset with me. I mean, I don't need to kill that one archer. He's pretty well obscured by my running paths. I am greatly disappointed that that spearman did not drop his spear. That would have made me very happy. Okay, so I'm guessing flip this switch and then look at the opposite side. No, I didn't mean to attack any nothingness. I think I was looking at that exit, but I didn't look at this other one. Or maybe I did look at this other one. Oh, no, there it is. It is that other one over here. That looks uncomfortably like a boss door. Oh, oh, hey, we're in Anor Londo! It turns out there was a boss fire. Well, actually, so this is the Anor Londo snowy version.
Welcome
get
speak.
level
Very
up.
well. then taken.
I'm at a crossroads. What do I want to do? I mean, that'll do. Oh, yeah. Or you know what? Let's get everything to 20.
Farewell, Ashen may the flame.
All right. Anor Londo rediscovered. Yeah. It's like I liked Anor Londo in the first one. I question how much of this is going to be the same map, or the same layout, rather. Or this is just simply a whole other... you know, part of the castle. Oh no, oh no. Two of you? It's not nice. Nice. Not nice. Ouch. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. What teamwork. No, no, no. That was ill time to dodge. All right. Two of these guys, huh? All right. What are the chances that I can pull just one of them? I mean, I need to have line of sight on... Oh! Okay, they are both coming. How far will they go? Well, shields and spears, yeah, really. Nope. Lost my targeting. Dodges don't feel great. Although, no. Nope, it's just the same medium roll. Just being paranoid. You know, honestly, I'm just gonna get rid of the talisman. I'm not using the lightning spells that much. Oops. Oops, missed him like by that much. Yeah, come on, let's fight over. Let's fight over here. Oh, you're not going to do that, are you? You've got a barrier, don't you? Oh no, wait, maybe no. Okay, yes, he has his own wall. Random person asked to buy your headlamp. You mean oop. You know, like a headlamp for when you're going under, like in a crawl space or something. I just had to do that the other day myself. Change the battery on our humidity detectors. We had hold please. Yay! Spear. Nope, Titanite shard. Wearable light, yeah. Spotlight and a wide beam. Yeah, I've got one, very simple one that's got a couple of different, it's LED and it's got a couple of different modes. Yeah, let's come down on the flat ground here. Yeah, I had to go in and change the batteries on humidity detectors because years ago... Whoa, shit! I did not think I was going to pull that dodge off. Years ago, we had a broken pipe, water pipe, in the crawl space. Or it wasn't broken, it just had like a little crack in it. And it was in a hot water pipe. So it just had like a little crack in it, which was just enough to where, oh shoot. Enough to where we didn't notice that it was leaking. But it was hot water, so what it was doing was it would occasionally drip water and it was steaming the crawl space. So we didn't detect it for months, you know, so, and that whole time it was effectively steaming the crawl space. It kind of pretty well destroyed our house, actually. Once because how bright it is. 120 lumens spot is 120 or 1400. Yeah, that little episode of ours, you know, we ended up with mold, you know, throughout the house. And the house pretty much had to be gutted. It's one of the few times where I will admit we got lucky. Insurance actually stepped up. Insurance actually paid. So, because otherwise, you know, it would have been like, you know, $50,000 or something. Way more, you know, than anything we would have been able to do. Now, having said that, we did still have to secure a loan because while they were doing all of that fixing, it was the perfect time to do some upgrades. You know, most notably changing the water pipes because we had a weird mix of PVC and CPVC. CPVC was the stuff that cracked. And that stuff is horrible. Public service announcement for anyone who's watching. Get your pipes checked, and if you have CPVC anywhere in your house, get it taken out because it's brittle as fuck. You're doing minor mold repair? Oh, really? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was it, what, 2018? It was 2017 or 2018 that we went through that. And I still have the loan that we're paying off. And I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to pay it off in another couple of months, actually. And that'll finally close that door. Insurance stepped up and paid for the damages, but we had to pay for like some extra stuff that we were doing. Replacing all the pipes, and, you know, or upgrading the pipes to X. And there were some other upgrades we did along the way, just because it made sense. Might as well do this stuff while the walls are gutted, you know, kind of thing. One wall in the back, two in the front. CPVC is trash, only good for warm areas. Well, and even then, it's like it's got such a limited lifespan on it. And you know, here in Oregon, we do walk between extremes of warm and cold. So, and of course, you know, CPVC being so darn brittle. Giant's cold? Oops. Wait. Coal used for weapon infusion. It is said the giant blacksmith of Anor Londo was once the blacksmith of the god. Ah! Okay, here's where I need to take this, and then I can finally I can craft my lightning spear. Hex is amazing. Amazing temperature resistant. Yeah. Our contractor was telling us all about it, you know, and we're like, yes, we want that. We don't want to have, because we had like regular PVC, some CPVC, I think, and also some copper. We had a weird mix of like all, you know, different kinds of pipes, and we're like, no, the walls are torn out. Just, this is the perfect time. Just change all the pipes. We don't trust any of these pipes anymore. So, and it's been good ever since. Oh, this feels like the main nave area of Anor Londo, Dark Souls 1. Like, I don't know if that's exactly it, or if it's this way or the other way. But the duo fight, what's his name? Smough and Ornstein? They were somewhere here, either maybe that wall. Oops, wait. So there's that way. Oh. I see triplets there. Rest in peace, giant smith friend. Oh, that's right, the giant. Yeah, the weaponsmith. Dark Souls 1. Okay, before I go deal with all of that, there's something I need to check. There was another door. I don't know if I can actually open this door. You get into the hundreds and into the deep negatives. Yeah, that's about our, well, we don't really get into deep negatives. We are getting into the hundreds more often now. Locked by some contraption. Okay, so I do need to go this way. We do get below zero. It's fairly rare that we get below zero. We do get up above 100. We did get below zero this, I think, for the first time that I can remember, this last winter. We are getting up above the hundreds much more often the last few years. Why you guys got to be in groups? I think They also grouped here? No, I just didn't commit to going all the way this way. Okay. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I'm not sure I wanted to actually do that. Oh, would this be the contraption? Probably. Minutes 36 is not uncommon. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, one of you guys. What was that? Was that Deathblight? Curse. Nope, 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 nope. Hang on. I'd like to... Will you come out where I can actually see? Or are you gated? Nope, he is not gated. Well, maybe he should be. He kind of... Whoa! Okay. Oh, right. I forgot that he does that. No! Wait, I'm still... No, I guess I'm dead. GG on shortcut, thank you. Although I have to deal... Oh, I have to deal with those two knights, though. Now. Those two knights are still going to be here. Yep. That's a bummer. Nope. Come on. Stop sidewalking. Oh. Okay, well, he sees me. Oh, that's right. He had an invisible barrier there. Could use that to my advantage. I mainly just want to let the other guy go away. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, I found the lightning coal and it said, oh yeah, the giant of Anor Londo for crafting, but the giant is dead. Unless there's another blacksmith there. Unless I can give that to Andre and he's smart enough. Whoa! To make sense of it. I'll have to see. You know, once I clear this big guy here. Oh, yeah, souls. Nope. Nope. Do not want... Well, I mean, I want the electric sword, but... get hit by it. Once again. Yeah. Whoop. See, I keep expecting those to like stun or stagger the guys a bit. Okay, so where did the big guy come from? Is he hiding in one of the sides here? Drop down from above. Like some slimes. There he is. Drop down from above is the answer. Right, so lesson learned. Curse is an insta-kill. Oh, thought I dodged that in time. My curse level is getting awfully high. Whoa. Question. I need to come somewhere and just... Can you not come through here? Okay, cool. Completely de-aggro him. I just want to... Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, right. I forgot this guy was here. I just wanted my curse to be somewhere safe, relatively safe, where I could let the curse level go down. Ow. All right. How you doing there, bud? He's fine. Well, my curse meter is all the way down. This is a bit of a, evidently a bit of a cheese. Yeah, okay. Oh. I didn't mean that to be a jump attack. I just wanted to get in there. I've seen the big enemies stunned like that in this game. At least not like that. I'm not proud. You know, this is such a cheese. But at the same time, he's just being very annoying. Aldrich's Ruby. Jeff Raid. Hey Jeff, welcome in. How are you doing today? Raidception. Oh, did Jeff just get raided and Jeff Raid's in here? Welcome in, Jeff. Welcome in, Master Stroke and Zordafron. Let's see. How do I shout out again? I just did it a little while ago. Let's see. What was Jeff up to today? Were you doing some more Ultima?
Oh, pony pucks.
The last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon.
Jeff's intro must play, as is tradition.
It arrives with no fanfare, no tolling of alarms.
Console games, huh? The ultimate medium of expression, they say. Pump's been playing Ultima 3 Exodus lately, but what's really going on in that digital dungeon? Are they trapped in an infinite memory loop, or is it something more sinister? I've also been dabbling in Pokemon Red and even Evo, Search for Eden. What secrets lie within those cartridges, only the stream knows. Yeah, welcome in, Jeff. Also, Jeff, you may have just noticed that Stream Elements message promising Max Payne. I don't know if I told you that, yes, I'm currently in Dark Souls 3. This was supposed to be Max Payne originally. Grinding gold by stealing from a shop killer for 2 hours. It was grind night, was it? You know, grind for gold night. So, yeah, this was original. You know, before I started Dark Souls 3, it was originally supposed to be Max Payne. But the day that I fired up Max Payne, it was giving me a lot of errors, a lot of problems. And it turns out that I needed to patch it, you know, run a patch, which I didn't want to do live, so I opted to just go to Dark Souls 3. I have since got Max Payne patched, and it appears to work, and it appears to work fine. So at some point, I will be playing Max Payne. That actually, somebody was in here asking the shop killer. Instead of the shopkeeper, he's the shop killer. That's how much the grind messed up your brain. Yeah. I've lost time and many brain cells to grinding in a number of games. But yes, welcome in. I'm currently going through Dark Souls 3. It's my first time in Dark Souls 3. I've played Elden Ring, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and now Dark Souls 3. Going loose, you know, kind of loosely in order. And I just looked and noticed that I have no more healing flasks. Well, that sucks. You know what I'm gonna do? I killed the big guy, so I don't think he's gonna come back. Shame about Max Payne. No. I mean, Max Payne. You know, again, it's still on the docket. It's just been delayed a little bit. But I do fully intend for it to be the next game. It is a question of, you know, how long is it going to take me to go through Dark Souls. The Dark Souls game tend to take me quite a while to get through. So I just finally reached Anor Londo, so I don't know where that is in this game time-wise. If it's anything... Oh, hang on. There's something I need to check. If it's anything like the first game, you know...
Tis good what needs
Anor Londo, when I first got there, felt like, wow, I must be really far in the game. And it's like, no, man. That's like the end of the first quarter of the game. Give Cole.
My. The coal of that peaceable giant. I miss the old bugger, I do.
Something
Thanks.
through.
I'll be sure this coal is put to good use.
I think I can finally make my lightning spear.
Never afore seen by the likes of ye. It's but a small service to pay my humble respects.
Infused weapon. Can I now make my lightning spear? Yes, I can.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see no.
All right, Jeff, it's official. All is right again in this world. I finally have my lightning spear.
Welcome home, Ashen.
But yeah, welcome in, and you know,
Speak
Jeff
thy
and
heart's
Raiders,
desire.
you're welcome to stay. But of course, you know, if you need food,
Then touch
bathroom,
the
sleep,
darkness within
whatever,
me. Take nourishment.
Feel free to move on. Happy to have you, but also, you know, do what you need to do.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Right. I'm way more happy than I probably should be that I finally have my lightning spear. Oh, a lightning weapon. The question is, will it stun, you know, as much as it did in the first game? That's kind of why I loved it in the first game, was it would stun pretty much almost everything. Somebody just died without me telling them to. Alright, where are the knights? There he is. Why are you walking sideways? Now, I don't know that I expected to stun these guys because they're using lightning weapons. Oh yeah, you get stopped right here, don't you? The special, yeah, it is the special. The funny thing is I went back and I did another playthrough of Elden Ring. Oops. I meant to dodge that. And I was like, you know, I like the electric spear so much in Dark Souls. Ooh, okay, he's kind of hurting. Let me try the spear in Elden Ring. And it's funny, in Elden Ring, did not like it. Way too slow. Whoa. Oh, frick. Okay. I probably shouldn't fight and talk. But, yeah, it was weird. The spear in, first time chat from Apocryphanian. Am I trying to farm? I am not, actually, at the moment. Welcome in. No, I only just reached Anor Londo. And I killed the big spider guy that's up in the main, cathedral up there. I'm currently just playing through. One of the best spots for farming? That's fair. If I recall, in Dark Souls 1, I want to say I spent a lot of time farming in Anor Londo. Do I need to charge up here before these guys. Yeah, there they go. I seem to... Oh, I'm out of arrows. Well, shoot. Whoop-de-doo. So, no, not farming, just currently just playing through. And I just got my favorite lightning spear hooked up. Whoop. Ooh. Okay, that was unfortunate. That was also unfortunate. Good grief. I'm also not a good player, by the way. Say the farming method or no? No backseat stream, so no means no. I'm not averse to it, you know, in Souls games. But I'm also not much of a farmer. Really, unless I'm having to... I'd say just weren't at the moment. There's no arrows. Oh, is this one of those, you know, kind of like what's it, the Crow and Elden Ring? Hang on, let me check. Yeah, no, I'm out of arrows. Well, wait a minute. I've got Moonlight Arrow. I don't want to waste Moonlight Arrows on trash. No, as far as I'm concerned, farming is not a spoiler backseat thing. Backseat stuff is more for like, you know, mystery, story, you know, story-based stuff. Whoop. It was a mutual stab. Good grief. Okay, here. Let's bring you to your little invisible wall here. My timing with these spears is just really... Spearman is really, really bad. I can be tempted by backseat... Jeff, since when? Since when? You must not tell him because it's funnier. Okay, that is true. It is, you know, if I'm struggling with something, it is often, you know, perhaps more amusing. You know, frustrating for me, I suppose. Nope, you fucker. Oh, man. Guys, but he is a better spear than I am. You know, I think he's got a better spear. I've killed a couple of these guys, and I keep hoping every time, will they drop their spear? I want them to drop the spear. None of them have dropped their spear yet, sadly. So I had to cook up my own. Any thrusting weapon you find hard to dodge? Usually thrust, actually usually... I mean, thrust weapons are okay for dodge. It's more, you know, kind of a side thing, but it's when they chain them like that. That's what tends to really get me. Almost rolled off the edge. It's like, oh, he's going to go into his two-stroke attack, so I'll be able to hit him on, you know, after the second attack, and then that'll be the one time they wind up for a third attack. Man, you know, I get bitten by that stuff all the time. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, this is a little bit better so far. There we go. Finally. Oh, got his helmet. Like to parry, and you can't parry through. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm afraid I am not a parry player. I have tried in the past to parry. I just cannot do the parry timing in Dark Souls. I don't know if it's the window is too tight or what. Now in God of War, you know, I was able to parry quite a lot, but I feel like in God of War the parry window. Whoa! I feel like the parry window in God of War was huge. And in Hellblade. Actually, come think of it, Hellblade. I should specify, Hellblade 1, the first one, I was able to parry pretty regularly. Oh. I am actually, there's been a lot of talk about Black Myth Wukong, like, because it just came out, obviously. I'm interested to play that, but I have seen a lot of people saying it's like, if you're looking at the gameplay, oops. Close to being able to make a pal. Uh-oh, Zaros. You gonna give somebody a questionable game? Try the spell out, Lightning Spear. When I first pick up the spell, I actually don't use the spell very often. But I got all excited when I first looted it because I didn't realize initially that it was a spell. I thought I had actually picked up a Lightning Spear. So I went in my inventory. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's like, no, idiot. It was a spell, not the actual weapon. Now, having said that, I have used it. But, not a whole lot. Gotta say, yep, see you, Jeff. Night. Thank you for the raid. Have a good sleep. Don't see many heralds for starter characters. I did not start as a herald, actually. I started as... Was it a warrior? I'm not sure. I started as a regular sword and board character. I just happened to end up wearing herald armor. And I guess herald starts with a spear. I think I looked at starting herald for the spear, but there was something that turned me off of it and turned me back towards warrior. I don't know what. But I may have inadvertently become herald in the process. Played Bayonetta. I've seen gameplay of Bayonetta. I don't know. I don't know that I can do that. You know, that's an awful lot of flashy effects. The entire Herald fit. Yeah, it's like, now you mention it, this is literally called the Herald armor set. Yeah, you're right. I didn't start as Herald. I started as warrior, but I morphed into a Herald, I guess. Yeah, this is the Grass Crest shield. I'm always big on stamina. You see the lightning spear? This is just a crafted spear. Or I bought, it's a regular spear, but I just had Andre, you know, imbue it with the lightning. So it looks just like a regular spear is all. You're close to doing the Wishbone redeem, forces him to play any game you choose. Uh-oh. And you're gonna make him play Resonance of Fate? Oh, the spell. Yeah, let's see. Oops, wait. Pearl Lightning Spear. Oh, I need to have the talisman. Where? There it is. It's got, I mean, it looks cool. It's got surprisingly short range, though. It is pretty cool, though. You know, actually, what I used it for? Well, because the same spell shows up in Elden Ring, and I found this spell really useful. There's an area where there's like a bunch of like metallic slimes. They're actually very weak to lightning, and I was able to very easily clear areas. Oh, okay, slimes are dropping. And the mages see me. Hang on. I need to think a little bit. Tactics. Might get some healing miracles or dark miracles. Yeah, I've got... What do I have? I've got some others. Not much. I have great heal. I need 20, so I need 5 more points of healing, faith rather. I do have this. Increases weight. Oh, but this makes, I can't run if I use that. I think I used that once in one fight. And yeah, I like couldn't run or I couldn't dodge or something. Oh, hey, Linkage, welcome in. How are you doing? The soul's journey continues. I got past the Pope. It turned out that there were some summon signs, so I was able to summon There were actually 2 NPCs that I could summon that would help out. I felt like 2 was excessive, so I summoned 1. And that was enough that I was able to get past him. Came in late, didn't get the notification. Sorry, I missed the... No, it's fine. It took me 2, maybe 3 tries to get past him. But he wasn't nearly... Oh, the slime is sneaking up on me. It wasn't nearly as big of a deal as it was last time. I knew they were gonna use that opportunity. You know what? I don't actually need to deal with you guys. Let's go in and see who we have. Aldrich, Devourer of the Gods. Oh! Okay. Whole lot of magic. Whoa! Whoa! I'm having a lot of trouble with losing my targeting. Why can't I hit you? Okay, I have... I don't know why I keep losing the target. Ooh, that's probably not good. Okay. Note, do not roll into that arrow attack. Not as bad as the Crystal guy. Oh no. Oh god, yeah, that was a Crystal Sage. That fight. Oh man. Why you gotta make me remember that fight? That Crystal Sage boss was bullshit. You know, I wonder if I can... I'm gonna try something. Lots of magic. There's a lot of magic. I'm gonna see if I can just run. To the boss. I know they're behind me. I hear them. They're still running. Okay, yes, you can indeed run. No. Okay. All right, lady, where'd you go? There she is. Okay, so I don't know exactly how this one is working because it's almost like the only part of her that takes damage is like her torso, I guess. Because I'm swinging and, you know, actually I think maybe it's just the... It's probably more the thrusting of the spear is just hitting air to the left or right of her. In which case, maybe it's better to have a sweeping weapon of some kind. Staff spear thing, yeah, it's... I actually did loot a spear kind of like that a little while ago. Whoa! No, I didn't mean to jump. It kind of... No! No, no, no! It kind of does double duty. No! You can use it as spear and as a... for casting magic. Which seems cool. I haven't invested in it at all yet, though. Okay. Okay, so that thing, that teleports her. I just need to learn, yeah, that attack in particular, I need to learn. Okay, that does the crystal glintstone stuff. Wow, it's almost better to, like, not target her when it comes time to attack. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, there. Okay, this time I'm actually like doing a little bit of damage. Nope, nope. I worry a bit about her phase 2. Oh, okay, now she's got fire. It's a problem. Okay, now she does like 4 in a row. Like just when you think, think you've learned a pattern. Actually, I'm gonna do something funny. I don't know if it would be funny, but no. Well, I need to live first. I'm gonna try out Lightning Spear on her and see. Although if she's weak to lightning, she'd be weak to my Lightning Spear attacks already, which she doesn't seem to be. But I am just curious. This is a hard boss for you? I believe it. Yeah, that doesn't do a whole lot. Okay, yes, and if I'm too close to her when she teleports, it hurts. I don't know that I have that many souls, but... Whoa! 8,000, yeah. This is kind of easiest. It's just going for that back half of her body. That was supposed to be a dodge. Oh my goodness! Amorphous with the raid! Hey Amorphous, welcome in. How are you doing? Were you guild warsing tonight? Welcome in. Excuse me. I found myself in the with a little bit of a boss problem here. If you were in Guild Wars, oh hey baby Garrett, welcome in. If you were Guild Warsing, what were you doing? Whoa! Right, that's the 4 in a row. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, move out of your fire area there, lady. Yeah, welcome in. You'll get a shout out. Whoa! As soon as I can, maybe or I die. Oh my god! I only got her like a quarter. Good grief. Hey, welcome in. Let me get you the. Let's make this official here. Amorphous? Yeah, I've heard of them. Real family-friendly type, they say. Always streaming that Guild Wars. No schedule, just whenever the mood strikes. Ranger Progress, they call it. But what's really going on in those Janthier wilds? What's in the Wayfarer's Reverie? Keep it casual, they say. No backseating. Sounds like they're hiding something. Yeah, hello, welcome in. Janthier? Janthier what? Oh wait, is that Guild Wars 2? I heard Guild Wars 2 has like something with Janthier now. Alright, I'm gonna try something here. Just on the off chance that there's a helper that I can bring in. Yesterday and Sunday, you did all the Wayfarers event stream. It's your favorite expansion for Guild Wars 2? That's cool. I, as you know, have not kept up on the Guild Wars 2 front. Whoa, whoa! I couldn't really tell you. Anything about him. Okay. I'm gonna deal with these couple of guys here. For a particular reason. Okay. Really? Oh, yeah, really? Please no grabbies. These slimes are moving fast, man. You'd have to do slimes. It'd make me kill you guys too. Although these are really hardy slimes. Okay, I do not see a summon sign. So doesn't mean there's not one, though. It could be there's one more in the maybe the nave of the cathedral here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Whoa! Hello. Oh, you kidding me? Another slime drop down? Oh, I guess just one of them. Jump attack. But yeah, welcome in. I'm just, Dark Soulsing. There's nothing, not a whole lot to it. As you can see, I just ran into a new boss that is a little odd. A little, weird to try to target, so I was having some trouble.
28 stab wounds.
Baby Carrot and Amorphous go to war over Guild Wars 2. Oh, right. Hey, no! Okay, how many are there? 3. Man. Oh, actually, there's an item over here. It's like I've suddenly forgotten how to dodge. Okay, these guys don't stagger. Okay, but they can be knocked down. Alright. Proof of Concord kept. Oh yeah, that's for one of the covenants. Hey, sorry, catching up. More excited about the Homestead. Did I beat Pontiff with this build? Oh hey, Telspire, welcome in. I did, but I would caveat that I did summon one of the... NPCs. Oh, that's where the giant was. Right. So, I don't really have a problem with summoning. I didn't summon both of them. Or I should say, I summoned both summons initially just because I was like, oh wow, you can summon 2? And I actually almost beat him that time, but I got a little careless and he killed me right at the end. So then I went in just with 1 summon. And then I was able to beat him. Yeah. Wow, I don't see any summon signs for this boss. I might have to do this the hard way. Why do I have an interactive menu over my face? Do I? Oh, is it the closed captioning thing? Oh, which actually reminds me. Probably. Okay, well now that was fast. Had to turn the opacity down or up. Do I? Because I was running a closed captioning thing. Actually, hang on. Let me know if this does something. Testing, testing. Do you see closed captioning running over your stream? Or over my stream? Because if so, that's probably it. And I'm gonna take a short moment. I'm gonna go my yeah, it says like CC. If you click on that. Oh. Oh, that's odd. Yeah, I think I see what you mean, is that I see like a little CC hovering over my head. But I don't see the closed captioning actually working. I have it currently enabled, but it's not. That's odd. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. Thought that would only show up if I had the closed captioning enabled. I have closed captioning available, but I've kind of only been turning it on like if someone requests, because it does do like some odd things. Just a box from my mouth up. You can close it yourself. Yeah, okay, that works. Alright, oops. Hang on. Hopefully that guy didn't see me. Just had to... Ah, I'm losing control of all my windows. Whoop! Whoop! Okay, so I guess I just need to fight this boss honestly. Which is maybe going to be a problem for me. Fight? I'm behind in chat. Probably. Oops, hang on. Yelled something important at me? Oh, shoot, okay. Remind me here in a moment as soon as I die. Oh, shoot, I'm still alive. I'm alive on 1 hit point.
As humans like to say, third time's the charm, right?
I'm afraid I can't look in the middle of a fight, since there is no pause. Oops. Oh, someone's setting off confetti. Whoa! 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 That hurt. Okay, but I'm still alive. Did we miss each other? Like we miss each other. All right, fire phase. Not a fan of this. She actually didn't do the attack I was expecting her to do. Right, where'd you go, lady? Shoot. Okay, that got me. Oh, I did better though. I almost got her halfway. All right, let's see. You yelled something important at me. Let's see. How far do I need to rewind? Why do I have the... Fine, yeah, really. Sorry, Baby Carrot, I'm not seeing... What am I looking for? The only yelling I see Baby Carrot do was, "I'll have your materials." And you heard me, which seemed to be between you and Amorphous. I'll have your materials. I'm afraid I don't know what that means. Oh, you'll have my Guild Wars 2 materials. Oh, are you saying you want to raid my my old characters? I would think, Baby Carrot, that as you've been playing, you know, Guild Wars 2 for, you know, years more than I have, whatever meager materials that I might have on my character, you would already have thousands of on your account. Guy just tried to slap me. This boss is a really annoying one to try to target. Because it's like, it doesn't target... It targets her torso, which is like up in the air. Okay, that sucked. You got decorations to make? Good grief, lady. Okay, so she's actually kind of slow, as it turns out. It's just that... Nope, nope. Right. I don't want to be right up against her when she does her barrage. You spend your materials but don't ask you on what? I would assume, you know, what is there, like, you know, furnishings now? It's like, I mean, what do you, I mean, what else would you use like a pile of logs for? Whoa! Materials are never enough. Oh, is it gold? Note to self to double check my my Guild Wars 2 account to make sure it hasn't been raided by a carrot. Only Baby Carrot saw how many materials he's spent crafting all those legendaries. Oh shoot, she's doing the one thing. Oh, okay. There you are. Honestly, it's just easier to hit this weird tail thing of hers. Oh, I should probably get my souls. Oh, shoot. Not a fan of her. Oops. Whoop. Right, she's in fire mode. Oh my god. The arrow... Oh, the arrows just never stopped. Hang on. Yeah, come to think of it, it's like... trying to remember in when I was playing Guild Wars 2, I remember crafting one of the bows. Was it like, I think the name was like Azure Flame or something. That was way closer than I thought it should be. It was like a ghostly bow, longbow, ranger. And I remember, oh shoot. Sir, please don't. I remember getting some dungeon gear, dungeon weapons for my dual-wielding warrior. No, that was supposed to be a dodge. Damn it. Alright. That was also supposed to be a dodge. Oh, shoot. Okay, so yeah, when she does that teleport, I can still hit her tail. Again, supposed to be a dodge. Who's that? Oh, hey, Nyrax, welcome in. How you doing today? I'm, as you can see, I'm still dealing with some rather large, ugly Souls boss type enemies. Oh, she hurt me good. She hurt me good again. Okay, she's about to go into fire mode. Yep, there we go. Doing all right. Been running hours on 3 hours of sleep. Oh no. Oh, speaking of oh no. The oh no of the never-ending barrage. Holy crap. Whoa. Oh, man. This barrage is insane. Tried and failed to take a nap on. I'm sorry to hear. Do I recognize any elements of this boss? She's reminding me vaguely of in Dark Souls 1, there was the one spider woman. I don't call her name. I guess, although that could just be the juxtaposition of the more humanoid torso. Quelaag, thank you, yeah. The more humanoid torso and the more monstrous, you know, back half. So I don't know if that's any relation or if that's more just a visual thing, you know, which is kind of a similar design thing of, you know, creating these, you know, kind of chimera-ish monsters. Did I say your name, Baby Carrot? I did a little while ago. I forget in the context of what. Oh yeah, I was gonna make sure to check my Guild Wars 2 account just to make sure I didn't get... I don't get my, my stuff raided by a carrot. It was a joke. That's about as much as went on. I'm stuck against the wall, and she's teleporting. Must have misheard me now. Yeah, probably. I would like to beat this boss tonight. I've got about another 10 minutes or so before I should probably head out. I'm hoping that I can beat her. Although honestly, I haven't been able to. I can get her to like the 50% mark, and then that's when I just die. That like never-ending barrage she does is a bit of a problem for me. Oh, oh, whoa! I think guy's got hops. Shoot. This is death. Yeah. I realized that right as she was going up to her bow and arrow, I didn't think I'd be able to heal in time. The blob is Aldrich, Devourer of Gods, currently devouring a god, one of the old gods of Anor Londo. Oh, okay, so this is actually... So this is actually like 2 characters. Well, I mean, you know... I'll kill the blob and save the god, you know. I'll request for the low price of just a little help from the god in question. Really? All 3 of you? All at once? Okay. Can't see anything. Corner. Oh, gonna do the archery thing. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, phase 2 that I routinely get slaughtered in. You know, can I just outrun? Nope, don't attack. Nope. Okay. I can outrun the barrage, kind of. But there's kind of a lot going on. Oh, but hang on a second. Just occurred to me. Absorb HP. Okay, so I don't need this. I have something that mitigates magic. Damage absorption. Is she doing dark? I think she's just doing straight magic. Recovers HP, recovers FP, sacrificial. Oh. Sorry, hang on. Catch up. Luring chef on your main to unlock the cooking station. You have a merchant in the homestead. In other news, you had homegrown corn for dinner tonight. I killed the god in DS1. Killed a lot of gods in DS1, if I recall. Lots to do in terms of games. Guild Wars 1 event, Guild Wars 2. Oh, yeah. I feel like... So she's not poisoning me. I thought I had something that was better for, like, magic absorption. You know what? Just in case, let me put this on. And let me do a gear check for maybe something a little more magic resisty. Gwendolyn the Dark Sun. I do not remember that name. I'm afraid. Lothric Helm. Oh, I can go in as the Pope. Or Silver Knight. Oh, this is... If I... Oh, maybe Sorcerer Hood? Or Cleric, maybe. I'm looking at magic resist. And actually, Cleric gear could be good. Because that's so lightweight. Maybe Cleric Sorcerer mix. Let's do Sorcerer Hood, because that's also got a little bit more fire. Silver Knight leggings are better for both. Archdeacon is better on magic, less on fire. Huh. Alright, well, it's a little bit of a different look. I'm also going to... Let's burn an ember, just so I have... a lot more of a health bar. Can't catch me. Well, not until my stamina runs out. Oh, he is still on me. Let's try again. Oh! I wasn't actually expecting. Oh, shoot. Not sure how she missed. Okay, she usually goes to opposite corner. Whoa! What are you doing? Right. Magic Barrage, time to run. Damn, lady. All right. I say she very often seems to go to opposite corner. Yep. Is indeed the pattern. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, she's teleporting. Opposite corner. Oh, she's not teleporting. She lied. No, 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 no. I don't mean to be jumping. And this fight goes on a little bit forever, feels like. Probably. Oh nope, she's going over here. Okay. Whoa. Okay, she's doing that. shoot, I have no more healing. I guess I had best be careful then. Was not careful. Oh my goodness, did I get her? I got her with no health. Look at my health bar. Oh, I can't believe I did that fight. Oh, okay. I'm really glad that I did that. But holy hell, that was an unpleasant fight because it's one of those, there's not many, but sometimes there are fights where you're better off not targeting. On-screen celebration? Oops. Sorry, hang on. Let me back up. There's some Guild Wars stuff. Welcome back, Nyrex. Sorry, I was in the middle of a fight there. Hype on-screen celebration. Oh, did that do? I'm gonna have to go back and look at the VOD maybe. If it did some, hopefully that did something. There, Lord Orfeo. Like on Twitch, I just have OBS up, so I don't see if it did anything, and it was special. But oh, phew. Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. Oh, hang on, isn't he, she, it, whatever? Wasn't that one of the thrones? It did. Hype graphics float across the screen. Oh. I say that name, was that the big chair? No, Holy King Lothric. Okay. Bloodlust the Exiled. Saint Aldrich of the Deep. So, okay, so Saint Aldrich of the Deep versus Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. I don't. Giant. Okay, I thought I was onto something, but I guess not. Where's the lady?
Welcome home, speak then. Very
Let's
well.
get a couple levels, and it's actually a little bit past time for me to bail out. Oh, I just need like another 900.
Passion one made of-
Hang on. I have enough to... More than enough.
Welcome home, speak then. Very well. Then tot taken. Farewell.
So hang on, before I bail out, I'm gonna go back here and just confirm that it opened up someplace new for me to go, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. If it did. Okay. There are lifts here. Okay, cool. Are there lifts on both sides? There are. Okay, cool. I will check those out later. When I next stream, which I expect will be Saturday. So Saturday's my long stream, so hopefully I'll be able to put more of a dent in it. So this one, yeah, actually not a bad night. 2 bosses down. I beat the Pope, and then I beat whatever the hell this thing was. So let me. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Let me see what's going on Twitch. Let's see. Tessa is in Party Animals. I haven't rated her in a long time. Excuse me. Grace is in the original Resident Evil. Danger Dork is in something called Beyond Hanwell. No idea what that is. And that's about it for the people I recognize. Let's see. You know, I think I might send you over to Tessa. I have not rated her in a very, very long time. I actually haven't even been hanging out in her streams for a long time. Just timing hasn't really worked out. So I think I might send you over there. Note, she's a very, oh, hang on. Lord Orfeo has overruled me. Grimspace 8. Alright, who is this? Is this a friend of yours? If so, what is he currently playing? He is currently in Dark Souls 2. Alright. Good enough. I will send you guys over there. Another Souls streamer friend. Good enough. Well, here, let's start up the raid. Grimspace 8. I know nothing about this guy, so blame Lord Orfeo if there's any issues. I don't expect there probably will be, so. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out in the stream. I will be back, so Saturday, probably normal time, you know, 1 o'clock-ish Pacific, and hopefully put more of a dent in the game. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and as soon as the button goes live, I will see you later.